beautiful people. This is Alicia Davies coming from my house because I had this awakening today where I was like, you know what? I've been wanting to do a podcast for so long. Don't really know what I want to talk about, but what kind of just came to me was I want to talk about morning routines because that is at the base of what I'm all about. If you don't know who I am the founder of Morning Mindfulness, a breathwork, mindset, mindfulness, connection group that I hold here in Newcastle, slowly expanding online, by the way. And yeah, basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about today, I'm not even going to get into the fluff. I'm just going to go straight to the point. What are my top 5 tips of having a morning routine that is going to set you up for success? Set you up for success to have a better mood, to feel more confident in your abilities throughout the day, and more importantly, creating those mindful habits that are going to perpetuate into your future and make you start acting today like you want to be for your future self. Because we all know, the good old saying, why, would you wait to start tomorrow when you could start today? Because your tomorrow self is going to wish that you started yesterday. If you don't feel like doing something right now in this very moment, why do you think your future self will? And that is kind of the basis of what I'm going to start talking to you guys today. The number one tip that I can first of all start with, and this is something that I'm only really starting to adopt in my own morning routine, is start waking up earlier. And when I say waking up earlier, I don't mean you need to wake up at 5 a.m. because that's going to make your life better. It's about how you utilize that time. I have always been a massive morning person, and I would go to the gym at 4:45 in the morning. But guess what? I wasn't waking up until 4:30, jumping out of bed, putting my clothes on before I've even woken up and before I know I'm at the gym. That was great because I am a person that's pretty low maintenance when it comes to getting ready. I don't really wear makeup or have any kind of hair care routine or anything like that. I'm a pretty low maintenance kind of gal. But however, I didn't realize the impact it was having on my mental health throughout the day. It was setting myself up for stress. I was jumping out of bed. I was in such a rush. I would often forget things, or I would have mad anxiety about getting to the gym late because it was a class setting. So yeah, number one, wake up a little bit earlier. If you know that you need to be somewhere by 5 a.m., how long does it really take you to get ready? How long does it take you to have a nice, easygoing routine where you can get up, get ready, get yourself set up for the day without having to feel rushed? And yes, I'm talking to you people that even if you need to be somewhere by 5 a.m., you are getting up at 4 a.m. because it will make a massive difference. And I kid you not, I don't know what the science is behind it, but I know from my personal experience and everyone else that I know around me, the people that achieve, the people that are successful, the people that are happy and they are killing it at life, they get up goddamn early and they have a morning routine. And that is where we go to number 2, the 5-second rule. The 5-second rule is inspired by Mel Robbins. I kind of already did this before I even heard about her book. But basically what the 5-second rule is about is not even just in the morning, but in general life. If you feel the urge to act on a goal, you need to act on that physically within 5 seconds. Otherwise, your mind will kill that motivation. So in the morning, when you turn off your alarm, do not click. What is it called? What is that button called? Do not click snooze. Do not freaking click snooze because you are snoozing your life. Do not snooze. Turn the alarm off and get your ass out of bed. And I know that sounds tough love, but especially do not set yourself up to be doing that in the morning because you're going to keep on putting off everything throughout the rest of your day. You're creating that mindset throughout the rest of your day that you're going to just go, oh, I'll do that in 10 minutes. So first things first, the 5-second rule, when you need to get up in the morning, you go count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jump out of bed. Act on your act on your thoughts. Do not let the mind squash that motivation that you have for a very, very short period of time. Make the best of it. And I'll tell you what, I actually acted on my 5-second rule today. I was speaking to another beautiful person within my community today that was talking about their podcast. And I remember thinking to myself, like, what are you doing, Alicia? Like, you've wanted to do this for so long. What is stopping you? And I literally came home straight away, started recording. I haven't even like pieced together what is going to unfold in this, my first ever podcast, but it's pretty exciting and you are capable of doing that too. Okay. Number 3, cold shower. Before you turn off this podcast and move on, because now you're like, this girl is crazy, I'm telling you, not only is there scientific benefits, but you will feel the immediate difference. And why? Because when you are going into a cold shower, not only are you fighting that monkey mind in your head that's like, I want a warm shower. I don't want to be uncomfortable right now. You are setting yourself up for success for the rest of your day. That is just like the mental effects of a cold shower, is being able to push past that mental resilience, increase that mental resilience so early in the morning to set yourself up for success for the day. But also waking yourself up with an endorphin energy kick. Who does not want that? Getting into a cold shower in the morning releases those beautiful, happy chemicals that you feel, when you exercise, when someone tells you that they love you, or you do something that you're proud of. Those endorphins that you get that from having a cold shower. And you don't even need to do it for long. If you're a newbie to this, literally turn on the shower for cold for 30 seconds, just to begin with. That's all I ask of you. Focus on your breathing. And then you can have your hot shower. It gets easier though. So yes, initially it's going to be really uncomfortable, but then you keep on progressing. You start having 3-minute long showers, and you'll see the benefits in life. It just keeps on going. You take a shower every day, so why not make it a part of your self-care routine? So the benefits are, scientifically, increased alertness, clarity, and increased energy levels, and overall increase of well-being and optimism, because you have this sense of like, oh my God, I did it. I am so proud of myself. Look at me go. I did something uncomfortable. Where do you think your mind is going to go for the rest of the day when you started off like that? Okay. Number 3, are you a coffee person? I can get into the nitty gritty details of adrenal fatigue, but we won't go there in this episode. But if you are a morning person that loves to go straight to the coffee machine, hear me out. I'm not going to take your coffee away from you. I would never do that. I'm not even doing that to myself. Believe me, I love my coffee. It's a slow, beautiful love that I'm never going to give up. But if you are a morning person that needs coffee, just have 3 glasses of water first, 650 mils. Why? For starters, scientifically it's proven that coffee dehydrates you the equivalent of 2 cups of water. You're already dehydrated from not drinking water all night. And also, caffeine is also really acidic. So drinking that water will also prep the belly to be able to withstand the effects of the caffeine, and you won't get those like irritated gut feelings that you get throughout the day. Drinking water first thing in the morning also flushes out the stomach, balancing the lymphatic system, ultimately increasing your immune system. It also increases your metabolic rate by 24%, decreasing cravings while releasing toxins from the body. Now, who doesn't want that? Also, coffee is quite acidic and can be contributing to stomach bloating and discomfort, and drinking water first thing helps dilute and offset those gases that would typically form after drinking a cup of coffee on an empty stomach. Number 5 is making your bed. And I know this seems really simple, but I just thought I'd chuck it in there because I was brought up not making my bed. My parents didn't care for making our beds. They didn't teach us that as part of our morning routine. And now at the age of 26, have I started making my bed for the first time in my life, and I can feel a massive difference. So if you were someone like me that would wake up and go, well, for starters, nobody's going to see my bed, so who cares? Or I don't have time, or I can't be bothered. Think about those thoughts. Those thoughts are going to penetrate your mind for the rest of the day with everything that you're going to do. So that is the first reason why you should be making your bed. Because when you make your bed, not only are you completing your first proper task for the day, you're also setting up, again, your mindset. All of these little tasks and things that we're doing is setting up your mindset for the day. Number 6, implementing a mindful ritual into your morning. I'm not asking you to sit down and do a 30-minute breathwork session or a meditation. If you have the time for that, go for your life. But for busy people who do not have the time to be doing that in the morning, either A, you could be waking up earlier if that's something that you really want to implement into your routine. But if you're someone that only has a limited amount of time, these 3 mindful habits are going to change your life. Pick one of them. Don't try and implement all of them because you will not stick to it. Scientifically, you need to attach a new habit to a pre-existing habit to make it stick. Hence why the drinking the water right before you have your coffee is going to work, because it's a habit that you already have, is drinking the coffee. So you're just attaching a new one to that. So if you need to drive to work, at the traffic lights, just taking a few nice deep breaths, checking in with yourself. How are you feeling? Maybe you want to say a few little self-love manifestations at the traffic lights. I am powerful. I am worthy. I can do this. Whatever your heart needs in that moment, give that to you. Be that inner hype queen for yourself. Another mindful habit that you can implement is when you're in the shower, having your cold shower. Another habit that you already will have is getting in the shower. You're now having a cold shower. On top of that, why not, while you're there, implementing some deep breathing? Doesn't need to be long. It's just about getting your mindset right, but breathing nice, deep inhale, exhale through the nose. We ain't about mouth breathing around here. Activate your parasympathetic nervous system by tapping into those nasal breaths. And thank you for listening to my first episode. If you guys have any other tips that you want to share with people as to things that you implement into your morning routine that you believe really, really works, please share them in the podcast notes below, or if this is shared on Instagram, I haven't really decided yet. Comment below, because I would love to learn from you guys just as much as you guys like learning from others, like myself. So have a beautiful morning, night, daytime, whatever it may be, and I am out. Thank you for listening, guys.